y'all, welcome back to Ghost Trick Phantom Detective with Tara.
Hello.
We're over halfway through the game now, so let's continue and see what chapter we're on. I think we're on chapter 13. Yes, chapter 13, 12:51 a.m. I visited the novelist's apartment again. I'm hoping to be able to do something about this mistaken identity kidnapping. As long as there's any possibility that it could be his own daughter who was kidnapped, I doubt the Justice Minister will call off the execution tonight. Came out a little hiccup there. The key to dispelling the minister's doubts is now in bed, coughing. And I need to use this key before that prison van arrives to pick up our death row inmate. Alright, reminder, I'm Rhonda and you're Amelie.
Got it.
Oh, my darling angel! Oh, just listen to that cough. You naughty thing! Did you leave your nice warm bed to go out into the night to play? A daughter after my own heart, but I must confess, I didn't even notice you were gone!
Oh, that's going to cause so many issues.
Oh yes. Lucky it's not snowing out there.
True. I didn't go out to play! I went to buy Papa a birthday present! Oh wait, it's his birthday?
Apparently today is the Justice Minister's birthday, or rather yesterday. It's 51 minutes after his birthday.
Ah. He said he wanted a new lighter.
But that's no reason to go out this late at night!
But my fever finally went down. I could barely move before that.
But look what it brought you! Your fever's worse now than ever! Here's to the feverish passion of my darling angel!
Stop drinking and get her a Tylenol or something.
Yeah.
Mama?
Yes, darling!
Let's call Papa and wish him a happy birthday, even though it's already past midnight.
Not tonight, Amelie.
Oh.
Yeah, I think she said that before, that she hates Rhonda. And can you blame her?
No. Also, why do I get the vibe that Rhonda kind of sort of kidnapped Emily?
Well, I mean, she did kind of leave the Justice Minister and take Emily with her. They're supposed to be living in the mayor's mansion, but they're here. In this little crappy motel living right next to Lynn. It looks like this little girl was safe out all along. I already knew that, but I'm still kind of relieved all the same. And there's another lucky development too. Amelie wants to call her father. Now if I could just make use of that feeling somehow, that would surely bring the Justice Minister around. Alright, check time. Let's see. If we light this, it should do that.
Amelie, I told you you could not call him tonight!
Why not?
Listen to me, Amelie! Your father's about to make a big mistake! I want him to reconsider!
What do you know about it, Mama? He's the one who's the Justice Minister, you know. All you do is write weird novels.
It's true, she do.
What do you mean weird? How dare you disparage my romantic expression? Now you've really made me angry. You really have. How do you expect me to forgive such an insult?
Wow, she's a shit parent.
Yeah, and did you notice her hair bloomed when she was angry? It's a rose.
Yeah.
It's a rose right now, and it just pops open. No wonder Amelie hates her.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
There! I'll be keeping my eye on you now, so you won't do anything else mischievous.
Oh sure, move it 5 feet to the right, and you can see her better than 5 feet the other way. You're in a small apartment, lady.
Like calling your father.
I hate you.
I can hear you, you know.
I'm sure she knows. Okay. Whew, what a pair. I don't know what these families' issues are, but I do know I have to do something about this lady so Amelie can call. Alright, now we gotta get rid of Rhonda. I better not put out the lamp right now. It'll only pour oil on the flames of anger in this lady's heart. If I want to give Amelie a chance to use the telephone, I have to think of a way of keeping her mother out of the way. You're gonna love this. You are going to freaking love this. Get the rat hard. Woo. And the game's having a hiccup. Okay, why didn't that work? It usually does. Ah well. What happens if I turn this? Makes an electric shock. Okay, maybe I might have done this wrong. Oh wait. Then she'll notice the rat. There we go.
Well, well, well! Having a good time, are we, little rodent? Sweet dreams!
Okay, that was amazing.
Did you fancy the vintage, my whiskered friend?
I guess wine's good for something, eh, Tara?
Yep.
Wait, what did Sissel say? She's more powerful than I thought. It looks like she tipped the wall candelabra to one side, too. The angle of those candles. I get the feeling I've seen something very similar to that quite recently. We pulled the same trick on Dandy, remember?
Oh, yeah. Oh, now that rat's dead.
Yep. But the lights are also out.
Oh, heavens! A blackout at a critical time like this! Of course, dim lights suit my story of love very well, but I myself am not very fond of the dark. This chandelier just narrowly missed the back of my head! I love the thrill of romance, but I don't need these kinds of thrills, thank you very much.
How rough has that dress gotta be for her to be able to do that?
No idea.
And she put it in her wine. Wouldn't that burn the alcohol?
You think?
Set a fire in her glass. Why would she? I'm pretty sure she would. Why would she drink it now if it's got a match in it?
Oh, what a wonderful
Because
atmosphere!
she's an alcoholic?
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, what a wonderful atmosphere! Perfect for a clandestine meeting in the dusky twilight!
She does realize her child is, like, right there.
I don't think she cares, dear. Okay, that did jack squat.
What a naughty chandelier!
Oh! Just a second too late.
Such insolence.
Pretty good dodge, though, for a lady who's probably drunk.
Yeah.
Emily! Emily, help me!
And there goes the fever.
I'm sorry, Mama. I'm just dizzy. I can't get up. I'm afraid I can't help you right now.
Oh, here's to the weakness of my darling angel.
That chandelier is on there tighter than her wedding band. She won't be able to escape on her own. Going up.
Help! 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 What? What is going on here? Emily, look! Do you see this? Help me, please!
Sorry, I'm too sick. I can't get out of bed. My head is spinning. So I guess I'll just have to stay up there spinning too.
Yeah, we're actually going to just leave her there. Looks like this lady won't be going anywhere for a while. Now the little girl can call her father. If I can get the candelabra burning, that is. The only trouble is she can't reach it. Guess I'll just have to deliver it to her. Oh, that's right, the angle of those candles. I saw something very similar just recently, didn't I? Okay, this just... Does it turn... Okay, it's the dark. Alright. I have to make a fire get over there. Question is how? Oh, can I swing her? Yep, it's burning the tail of the rat. The rat's alive!
I go back to that rat!
I do too. But that's how we get the candelabra burning. Hey, at least we know the electrocution didn't kill it.
What in the world is going on here?
Ghost nonsense.
I don't think she has a sixth sense like Beauty. Hey, the rat's tail is out.
Oh, goody. Excuse me, I call Papa, okay, Mama? I'm only getting it.
Oh! Don't you dare, Emily! I won't have it!
Yes, you will, because you have no choice. But we can listen in.
Hello, Papa?
Oh. Emily! Is that you?
Of course it is, silly. What did you think?
But I heard that they said you were... No, never mind. It's nothing.
Silly old Papa. Happy birthday, Papa!
Birthday? Oh, right. It was my birthday today, wasn't it?
I'm sorry we couldn't celebrate tonight. Thanks to mean old Mama.
Roar! Oh, your mean old mama. I mean, your mother. What is she up to right now?
Oh, she's up to a lot. She's up to the ceiling.
Yeah. Well, she's certainly up, alright.
I think she protected my joke.
My stubborn mother is kind of tied up at the moment.
Get me down!
She needs to be taught a lesson for causing us so much trouble.
No, Emily. I'm the one who was wrong.
Huh?
Could you tell your mother I'm sorry?
What do you have to be sorry about?
I was just about to make a terrible mistake. But it's alright now.
Look, he looks so much happier!
He looks a lot younger, too. Good grief.
Well, considering what he's been through, he's probably aged 20 years or so.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I can imagine I'd age the same way if I thought something had happened to you like that.
Yeah.
By the time you got back, I'd be as old and gray as him.
You're still young. There's a lot I can't tell you right now. The job of the Justice Minister is very complicated, you see.
Okay.
But just remember, you're always the most important thing to your mother and me.
Not so much to the mother.
Did you do something naughty to your mother? If you did, I want you to apologize.
I don't think I did anything. No, you didn't do anything. That was ghost bullshit.
Yeah, but I don't think she knows ghosts exist, though. I mean, she's too young. She probably hasn't even heard of what ghosts are yet.
True. But okay, I'll apologize.
That's a good girl.
Okay, Papa. Have a good night. I love you.
I love you too, Emily. Good night, sweetheart.
And now that proves to the Justice Minister that Emily wasn't captured.
Mama? I'm sorry.
My goodness, why the sudden change?
I guess I was wrong about you. I didn't understand.
Oh, Emily.
I thought you were going to write these weird novels.
That makes me a little sad.
Papa said the job of the Justice Minister was complicated.
Yes, your father's job is very complicated and difficult. That's why I couldn't talk to you about most of it. But you're right, I shouldn't treat you less like such a little girl anymore. You're growing up, after all.
She is still a child, like a young child, though.
Yeah.
Oh God, no!
Oh dear, no! Not until you're at least 18, girl. Oh.
And I promise to stop calling novels weird and try actually reading them. Please don't.
What? Oh, maybe you'd better wait until you're a little older for that. At least Rhonda has some sort of sense.
Yeah. Yeah. That's not traumatizing more than she probably already is.
Yes, I wouldn't show a child that age 50 Shades of Grey. Heck, I don't even want to read it myself. Ugh.
Okay.
So, Emily, if you're feeling a little more charitable towards your old mother, do you think you could let me down now?
You know, I would love to do that. But I'm just feeling too dizzy and sick right now.
I actually kind of believe her just a little bit because, you know, she was out in the night air after being sick.
Yep.
Tonight, on this holiest of nights, my deadline. And it looks like the only thing pressing on me will be this chandelier. Here's to Papa and Mama's darling little angel.
All of a sudden, everyone's getting along again. It's such an abrupt change and I can't understand it. Is this what family is all about?
Not this kind of family.
Nope. Oh no, I was just making sure that I was recording. Good. In any case, the situation has changed dramatically now. I just hope the mysteries of me can be cleared up as quickly as the furrows on the minister's brow. I don't know where Camila is, but at least now the Justice Minister's doubts are dispelled. I think I'll go back to his office where everybody is waiting for the prison van. The minister's family now has their smiles and harmony back, but Camila is still trapped in the hands of the kidnappers. I decided to go back to the Justice Minister's office. Surprisingly, the minister's brow is still just as furrowed as ever. Quite unlike a father who has just learned his daughter's safe, so it seems he still seems to be in the depths of despair. The atmosphere in the room is very different now. It seems to have an air of unfocused anxiety. I get the feeling something big is going to happen.
I just found out my daughter is safe. I'd like to express my gratitude. Thank you. Thank you for my daughter's sake and for mine. No need to thank us, Mr. Minister. It was nothing. Literally, we didn't do a thing.
What did he do?
But just one question. I can't help but notice your daughter is safe. And yet you still look unhappy. How about a little smile for us? Ah! Of course, there's still the matter of the other kidnapping victim. But is that really the only thing that troubles you, Mr. Minister? Ugh. Please, just let me think in peace until the prison van arrives.
We're not gonna do that. Wait, what's Sissel saying? Wonder if Lynn is at the park yet. Till we get a report, guess I'll just have to wait here. This continued distress of the ministers. Is there really something more to it, like the inspector in white said? Let's find out! Hello, Mr. Minister! Oh, hello, Justice Minister. Thanks, Sissel. How about you finally admit that I do exist?
That thank you I expressed, that was meant for you. You're a ghost, aren't you? And you have the power to control and manipulate people, don't you?
Not people.
Nope, just objects. No, I don't have that kind of power. I can't control you.
We've actually known, you know, for quite a while now. But I had no idea that they were the powers of the dead, of ghosts.
Known? Known about what?
We knew about the existence of somebody who could control others, a manipulator. Watch this. That's why your execution order caused me so much anguish, Detective Jowd. Mr. Minister, why don't you tell us everything you know? Yes, I suppose I should. You need to hear it all. All about the huge mistake this foolish old man made.
Start off, Manipulator or Jowd's case.
Manipulator! That sounds very interesting.
Oh, yes.
There are some cases in this country right now that are under a top-secret investigation. Of course, you wouldn't have known about them, Detective Jowd. Right, they don't share too much top-secret information with the inmates in prison. There are 3 prisoners, including you, in the special prison you just escaped from. All 3 cases have certain points in common. They do they? Tell us more. The rock singer who leaked national secrets in his lyrics during a TV broadcast. The curry-loving fellow who took the chief commissioner hostage at the Metro Police Department. Neither of these men had a motive for the crime, and both of the crimes were impossible. Impossible. The curry lover had no way of knowing how to infiltrate the commissioner's office, and the rock singer had no way of knowing the national secrets he leaked. The Special Investigation Unit submitted an investigative report to me on them. They concluded that these men's criminal acts were not of their own volition. But how could that be? The theory of the unit came up with The theory the unit came up with was the existence of a manipulator.
A manipulator, huh?
That's when the special prison was established as a facility to research that theory.
Now, Joud's case.
Some unknown power has been at work.
I already thought that if Joud had actually killed his wife, it had been because he was under the influence of the manipulator, not covering for his own kid.
Yeah.
These past several years, Inspector Cabanela has been studying these cases.
He has he?
Manipulating somebody into committing a criminal act, according to the inspector. The first case of its kind was a locked room murder involving our nation's best detective.
Are you trying to say I was manipulated somehow into shooting Alma?
Hey, Matthew, I just had a really weird thought. It's probably wrong.
Okay.
But we do know that we don't have all ghost powers, right?
Yeah.
We have some, but not others.
We only have the power to turn back time and manipulate objects. Oh, and travel through the phone lines.
What if another ghost has the power to manipulate living things? Just because we don't have that power does not mean it doesn't exist.
Good theory. Let's see how it pans out.
I appreciate the theory, but unfortunately, I don't recall being controlled by anybody. It's just not possible to manipulate another's behavior like that.
You're literally right next to a ghost.
Yeah, but he doesn't fully understand the powers of the dead yet. My powers certainly don't work on living creatures.
That's what I thought when I first heard the theory, too. However, I was seriously mistaken, and it proved to be a big mistake.
What? A big mistake. You mentioned a mistake. Could you tell us about it?
I suppose everyone here has the right to know. Alright, fine. I'll speak out loud so that Inspector Cabanela can hear this too.
Cabanela doesn't have a core, so he hasn't heard anything we've said so far.
Honestly, that's not interesting if Cabanela was, privy to all of this. Like, seriously, what does everybody else have to think when the minister something this does this with no explanation whatsoever?
I know, right?
There's something I'd like the two of you to hear.
Make that 3.
It's about a mistake I made. Inspector Cabanela, when you first made the report about a manipulator, I'm afraid I didn't believe it at all. Impossible, I thought.
Perfectly understandable, Mr. Minister.
But I was wrong. That kind of power does exist. And I learned the truth of that firsthand.
He didn't sign execution order willingly.
What's this?
A month ago, I signed the order to carry out Detective Joud's execution. However, that act was not of my own volition. I was being controlled.
What? You never told me about this, Mr. Minister.
Oh god, it looks painful.
What's going on? This document, what am I doing? No, I mustn't sign it!
How does that count as signing?
Who knows? Oh, and then he claps for the guard.
Does the guard not think
Wait.
anything weird with how badly he's shaking?
I guess not.
And apparently he wasn't actually saying anything, he wasn't thinking about it. Just think.
Yeah. I mean, that's the only explanation for giving someone a document and saying, please don't deliver it!
That's when it started. That's when all of my fear, my despair, and suffering began.
Fear, despair, and suffering.
At the time, it didn't even cross my mind that I had been manipulated.
How?
And my memory of the event was only hazy at best.
So when the memory of being manipulated doesn't clearly remain, huh?
Signing execution orders is part of a justice minister's job. At the time, I just thought my psyche was rebelling against the task. But the next day it dawned on me. I remembered Inspector Cabanella's report on the existence of a manipulator. As a Minister of Justice, I couldn't admit what had happened to me. I only signed the execution order because I was being controlled.
There's your theory proven true.
Honestly, that must also be terrifying because none of them have a sixth sense. They can't sense the ghost approaching. They only know something's wrong when they're being actively controlled. That must be terrifying.
I know, right? The only ones we've seen that have a sixth sense are Jowd and Beauty, but Jowd only gained his after he died once.
If something like that got out, the nation's judicial system would crumble!
Or he'd be put into an asylum.
True. But then it would just keep happening and happening and happening, and then everyone would be in an asylum.
Besides, I had no evidence to present that I'd actually been controlled. So in the end, I couldn't admit to anybody what had happened.
I suppose, but it sounds a bit like an excuse. You should have at least told us, Mr. Minister.
Yes, I know. I should have. I was running away from the problem. And then my wife found out I was worried about something.
Well, if you go around with an expression like that, I guess it's bound to happen.
I explained it to her, and she was dead set against the way I was handling it.
If you don't withdraw that order and tell everyone the truth immediately, I'm moving out! That was the mistake that Rhonda mentioned earlier.
And then, with the kidnapping tonight, with it thrust onto my nose like that, I could no longer deny my mistake. This manipulator comes upon us from somewhere unseen. And that's why I've been keeping my distance from everybody.
So that's why you've been telling people to stay back.
Oh yeah, he doesn't know. And even then, if this thing can control people, it might also be. And he didn't have a core then. He might be able to just. The ghost might be able to just change your mind on anybody, regardless of whether or not they have a core.
Probably, yeah. Especially this one. So, there's somebody else besides me with the powers of the dead. I'm fine with that. After all, I already knew about a certain desk lamp. What I'm not fine with is the fact that this person could control and manipulate living creatures. That's certainly not something I can do.
And I'm glad that's a bad power to have.
Yeah, that would be like a dark side power. Apparently different ghosts get different ghost tricks.
But I had never imagined that tonight I would find out where this kind of power comes from.
Where it comes from?
Inspector Cabanella. This manipulator is a ghost. A departed spirit.
A spirit?
As a matter of fact, there's a ghost talking to us right now.
That has to do some weird shit!
What did you just say? Joe, don't tell me you can hear this ghost too!
I'd say the only person who can't hear him is you.
And the guards.
Yeah.
Spirit! Ghost of gods in heaven!
Excuse me, Mr. Minister, I suddenly have some urgent business to attend to. I recommend you think long and hard before making your final decisions, sir.
I'm concerned about that.
Same.
Inspector!
You should be more concerned about this.
This is when I'm at the park.
We've been waiting to hear from you. Have you found the evidence?
Well, the situation here is, it's kind of difficult to explain. Cecilia, if you're there, come to the park immediately.
Trace complete.
It looks like your help is needed, Cecil.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
Yeah, a second, I need to go. I need to go. I'm gonna do something really quickly. Don't be gone for.
I'll wait to trick time.
Back.
Welcome back. All right, let's trick
Well,
this.
things went from 0 to 100 real fast.
Oh yes. We gotta go to the park to meet up with our favorite redhead. Well, technically, yeah, whatever. Anyway. Lynn calls and I oblige. I take off towards Temsick Park, the place where clearly something big is taking place. The manipulator, the person whose very existence sheds new light on everything, Detective Yao's crime, the execution orders, and even my own death. Could it be? Could Lynn have been manipulated into shooting me?
Oh, that's a good question. Oh, God, that makes too much sense.
Yep. You remember how she was a little bit shaky lifting the gun?
Yeah, and didn't she miss the first time?
And then she shot the second time and it made connection.
And she has no memory of doing that?
She was being controlled.
Oh, God!
So, anyway, thank y'all for watching this episode of Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. If you liked it, leave me a like. If you're new around here, subscribe. Tara and I will see you next time.
Oh yeah, I'm JFK from Clone High, and I am telling you to subscribe to the Geeky Skunk Gamer and his friends, Geo Joe 2000 and Luigi Fan 891.